Generation Y, Generation Z, and you have Alpha generation. ഇങ്ങനെയാണ് നമ്മൾ കസ്റ്റമേഴ്സിനെ ജനറേഷൻ തിരിക്കുന്നത്. കാരണം once you know the generation of the customer, you will be able to design your product, you will be able to approach them, you can create a marketing strategy accordingly. ശരിയല്ലേ? You agree with me? Yes, okay. The baby boomers ne before I say, let's understand the live existing, the most ideal customers whom we should target. That is millennials or they are Generation Y. Generation Y, the age group is 23 to 38 years. Even the profile arranged. Would you like to know what they want?
Yes.
Or no?
Yes.
Right. Because see, I am not a speaker. Rather, I want നിങ്ങളുടെ ഒരു ഇൻപുട്ട്, നിങ്ങളുടെ അടുത്ത് കുറേ ഇൻപുട്സ് എടുക്കും, ഞാൻ വേറെ അടുത്തത് യൂസ് ചെയ്യുകയും ചെയ്യും കേട്ടോ. Well, so the millennials were about Generation Y. So the specialty of Generation Y is okay, they are family oriented. If you have a product for family oriented products, target this group more. They prefer good work life balance. Your age group, they are financially well off, stable, and they are confident and ambitious. If your product is looking at people who are ambitious, if you are looking for a premium products, please look at Generation Y. They seek new challenges, adventures, trips, travel, tourism. This is a target audience where you should look at. They want meaningful work. If you have employees of Generation Y, give them the meaningful work, and you will find them performing great for your organization. And some more qualities of generation, they are liberal by nature. They don't mind doing charity, they are very liberal. They are tech savvy. Will you agree with me? Normally, age group you will be able to connect yourself. They are tech savvy. They buy the latest mobiles, they go for Wi-Fi of the home, they do all that, whatever is required to be technologically. And they are self-expressive. They are self-expressive. They don't hide things, whatever they want to say, they will say. If your product is bad, they will speak about you in the social media without any hesitation. Because they're self-expressive and they're open to new ideas, new products. If you are introducing a new product, a new concept, look at Generation Y. And they have new ways of doing things. They're innovative. There are new ways of doing things, so target them accordingly with your products. Then comes Generation Z. They are more financially powerful because their parents are financially rich. They are from a nuclear family with 1 or 2 child. So they have financially, they are already settled. They are financially sound. You can give expensive mobile to this group, Generation Y. And they spend a lot of time online. നമ്മളുടെയൊക്കെ ചില കുട്ടികളൊക്കെ ആ ഏജ് ഗ്രൂപ്പിൽ വന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്. Till 23 years, they come under Generation Z. They spend a lot of time online. My daughter, when she wakes up, it's from the mobile, the good morning comes from the mobile only. That's our generation. And they are active in social media. They create wonders in social media. We call them digital natives. If you are targeting anything for digital segment, this is the segment we are going to address. They are hypercognitive generation. Hypercognitive generation in the sense, if you give them any information, they will not just take it like that. They will look at your information, search the globe, find out what the information we provide is correct or not. They will not accept things just like that. Whatever you say, they will not accept it. That's the nature of what they are into. And they value individual expressions and avoid labels. They value whatever they want to say, they express it, they value it. They value each individual. അതുകൊണ്ട് നമ്മൾ ടിക്ടോക്ക് ഒക്കെ വളരെ ആക്റ്റീവായിട്ട് ഈ ജനറേഷനാണ് വളരെ ആക്റ്റീവായിട്ട് ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്നത്. And they fight for a cause. The exact reason why you have seen this is during the floods, we have seen this generation working very hard. During Nirbhaya case, this is a generation who have created vibes across the nation through social media, through various campaigns. So this generation is very active and because they fight for a cause. If you give them a cause, they will really fight for it. And they make intuitive decisions. The decisions are very quick. They don't wait for a long time. If something they like, they take the intuition work in the decision making. Sometimes technology really puts you off because I don't belong to Generation Z, so that could be the reason. Yeah, okay. So here I'm just taking you through the various generations. So since there's lack of time, this itself is a half day session, but I just want to give this to you as early as possible. So, okay, baby boomers. Baby boomers are those people, those children born after the World War. Because during the World War, all the men were busy fighting. So once they came back after the World War, that was the time they were really leading a family life. ആ സമയത്ത് ഉണ്ടായ കുട്ടികളാണ് ബേബി ബൂമേഴ്സ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. They are born after the World War. And but this group is not ideal for us at this point of time because they're already 60 plus ആണ്, 60 to 79 years 73 years age group ഉള്ള ഗ്രൂപ്പാണിത്. നമുക്ക് ഇവരെ മേ ബി സം ഓഫ് ദി ജെനറ്റിക് പ്രൊഡക്ട്സ് സീനിയർ സിറ്റിസൻസിനുള്ള പ്രൊഡക്റ്റ് നമുക്ക് അവരെ ടാർഗറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും. That's the baby boomers, and they came from dictatorship. When we speak to them, they will speak about, you know, our parents. You can just think about them. ഞങ്ങൾ കഷ്ടപ്പെട്ട കാലങ്ങൾ, എത്രയോ കിലോമീറ്റർ നടന്നാണ് സ്കൂളിൽ പോയതും കോളേജിൽ പോയതും, ഈ കഥയൊക്കെ അവർ പറയും. ബിക്കോസ് they lived during a period of suffering. That was their childhood. It's not only in India, I mean across the globe. ഇവിടെ ഇന്ത്യയിൽ അത്ര ഡിക്റ്റേറ്റർഷിപ്പ് ഒന്നും ഇല്ലായിരുന്നു, ബട്ട് those countries were affected very badly during the Second World War and all. So they have a lot of story to tell. ഇന്ത്യയിലും നമ്മുടെ കേരളത്തിലും കുറേ ദാരിദ്ര്യ കഥകളൊക്കെ കേൾക്കാൻ പറ്റും. ആ ഒരു ജനറേഷനോട് സംസാരിച്ചാൽ നമുക്ക് അറിയാൻ പറ്റും how they have suffered during that period, and during the China war and Pakistan war. അങ്ങനെ കുറേ ആ ഒരു ജനറേഷൻ മൊത്തം they lived through suffering ആണ്. അപ്പോൾ അത് അവരുടെ സബ് കോൺഷ്യസിൽ കിടപ്പുണ്ട്. So when you target them, you remember all that and that design your marketing campaign accordingly for baby boomers. And they believe in idealism. വളരെ ഐഡിയൽ ആയിരിക്കണം, ആ ഒരു ഐഡിയലിസം ബിഹേവ് ചെയ്യുന്നതാണ്. The revolutionary usually because ആ ഒരു കാലഘട്ടത്തിലായിരുന്നുകൊണ്ട് ആ revolutionary ആണ്. എല്ലാത്തിനും they have to fight for everything, that generation. And they are, you know, ആ ഒരു പീരീഡിൽ അവർ ബേസിക്കലി മൂവീസ്, ആ ഒരു സമയത്ത് മൂവീസ്, റേഡിയോ, ഇതൊക്കെയായിരുന്നു അവരുടെ ഒരു എന്റർടൈൻമെന്റ്. ആൻഡ് യു നോ ദോസ് പീപ്പിൾ ബേസിക്കലി നമ്മുടെ പേരൻസ് ആണ് അതിന് ഐഡിയലായിട്ട് നമുക്ക് നോക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്ന ഒരു ഗ്രൂപ്പ് ബേബി ബൂമേഴ്സ്. ആൻഡ് വി ന്യൂ അബൌട്ട് ജനറേഷൻ എക്സും വൈയും സെഡും നമ്മൾ കണ്ടു. ഒന്ന് രണ്ട് കാര്യങ്ങളിലൂടെ കണ്ടാൽ മതി. ജനറേഷൻ എക്സ്, ദേ ആർ മെറ്റീരിയലിസ്റ്റിക്. ദേ ബൈ കോസ്റ്റ്ലി തിങ്സ്, കോസ്റ്റ്ലി വാച്ചസ്. മെറ്റീരിയലിസ്റ്റിക് ആയിട്ട് അവരുടെ മെന്റാലിറ്റി മെറ്റീരിയലിസ്റ്റിക് ആണ് ജനറേഷൻ എക്സ്, നേരത്തെ നമ്മൾ സംസാരിച്ചത്. ആൻഡ് ദേ വെരി കോമ്പറ്റീറ്റീവ്. ജനറേഷൻ എക്സ് ആർ കോമ്പറ്റീറ്റീവ് ആണ്, individualistic ആണ്. They focus on individuals. And he studied, this entire study is done by McKinsey. It's a well researched study ആണ്. Whatever I'm offering here to you is from an international reputed study ആണ്. So you can take a note of it, whatever, you know, it's a well documented McKinsey study ആണ് ഈ entire training is all about. And Generation X focus on status. When they become little successful in their career, they go for big cars, expensive bungalows, because of their focus on status, luxury articles. ഇതെല്ലാം ജനറേഷൻ എക്സിന് ഉള്ള അവർ പ്രൈസിനെക്കാട്ടിലും they give more value to the premiumness of your product. If you have two products, a low end and a high end, for them you always offer them the high end product. That will be the way you can address them. Generation Y, they look for experience, holidays. That's and they don't want to accumulate wealth. They like to spend. They like to enjoy life. And Generation Z, they believe in uniqueness. That is the reason you find people with all funny hairstyles, funny dress, because they want to, you know, become unique. TikTok, one of the reason why, you know, they want to express themselves. That is about thing.